Howdy my friends, and welcome back to more Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. This is Sky Hurricane 89. Hope you're having a super awesome blessed day. And in the last part we did the historic car racing cup with our Nissan Datsun 240Z, and now we're going to try the GT All Stars, Gran Turismo All Stars, which is probably my favorite series in this game. For one thing, you can there's the race in this series where you actually can win it's the best way to make money, we'll just say that. And I will probably have to utilize that. Well, I know I'll have to utilize that in order to be able to do all the manufacturer races, which will be very costly. You may be wondering, why in the world did you get in the Ford Escort Rally Car? Well, kind of for a challenge, because on Super Speedway, the computers, I don't know what their deal is, but they just really are not very good. I mean, it's kind of funny. They're just not very good. But not gonna do too much to the settings here. Definitely will have to change the tires. It's really comical how bad the computers are on this track. And let's make this. Well, let's not do it max. Let's do 63. And let's not mess with the LSD. Because we want to be able to maintain, you know, some stability during the cornering. On this track, we're more interested in maintaining high speed around the high speed corners rather than tighter corners. Because we're going to have a bunch of tight corners and not lower the LSD. But oh my, we have a GT1. There's no way we can keep up with that. Oh wow, we actually passed that caliber at the start of this film in the storm. They're pulling away, oh my goodness. But suddenly we're able to kind of keep up with them. The poor Lister Storm. That is a car that I really do love. And I probably will end up buying it, even though it is very expensive. But we're over a second behind. Will we be able to prevail? Alright, let's just barely hit the brakes here. Okay, bye-bye GT40. Okay, now I'm going to hit the wall. Darn it, we lost a lot of speed there. No. Look at them. They're insane, man. They're wanting to pass me. They slow down so much on this corner. Of course, golly, I'm sucking worse than they are. What is up with me? I thought I might be able to do this because I remembered the computer sucking on this track. This may not be as easy as I thought. But okay, this is assuring. Very assuring. Come on, Escort. Drag race that GT40. Ah. Okay, it's okay. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this, y'all. Who would ever see the day? And a Toyota GT1 is getting beat by a Ford Escort. It's just not typical. Of course, now he's gonna fly past me, obviously. Oh yeah, I'm taking this car much better. Oh. Okay, now he's gonna catch me, probably. Oh yeah, he's whoa. Hold on there, big boy. Oh golly, wow, and we're actually getting a respectable lead. This is hilarious. Look at this, we're pulling away. This is so funny. Oh wow, y'all, look at that. Oh, I told y'all that was hilarious. We actually pulled that off. The storm kept up pretty well. Almost 6 seconds behind. Yep, you can say I didn't lower the ride height or anything. None of that was necessary. None of it was necessary. Alrighty, well, move on to the next race. And look at this, 50,000 credits. So it will not take us long to get back up to what we were prior to the beginning of the last part. And a matter of fact, we will probably far surpass it. Ultimately. Alrighty, so, Special Stage Route 5. We're not going to want to use our Escort for that. But I don't want to use anything too powerful. You can kind of see already what our opposition will be. Let's use... How about this Nissan Silvia? It's only 125,000 car. It actually has less horsepower than the Escort. Of course, it's a lot lighter. So yeah, let's use this. I think it should be able to do the job. With some good driving, it should be able to. I'll try to use a different car for all of these. Special Stage Route 5. Yay. Alright. If I want to change our tires. And my girl will really mess with much else. I am going to increase the downforce a little. Alright, we should be good. Let's do this. Special Stage Route 5, a track that I'm pretty good at. I consider myself to be anyway. Some of you might be like, oh, I can do that track much better than you. That's okay, you probably can. Look at that, we got so many colors here. Yellow, orange, red, a blue and white Viper. And our Silvia's getting outrun. But that's okay. Because the computers, they're just not as good as old Sky. He can take them. Oh, Lister Storm. What are you doing? That Alfa Romeo, for some reason, that's a car that could do so much better, but I don't know why the computer makes it suck so bad. Because that actually is a really good car. Ford GT90 is leading. We're keeping up with these quite nicely, actually. Despite being relatively underpowered. Ah! This guy sucked around that curve. Or that chicane, whatever. Alright, let's draft. I think they're too far away to draft now. They got away, oh no. Whatever will I do? Whatever will I do? Oh, looks like I'm just gonna gain on them here. Whoa! Yeah, 5 laps, so these are definitely considerably longer than previous races we've done. We have taken the lead. They'll probably gain on us on that straightaway though. Okay, why am I screwing up so badly? Alright, now they probably will eat me up right here. I bet you. Because they'll reach like 190 on this straightaway, and I'm not even going to reach 170. They didn't catch me near as much as I thought they would. The sound of that turbo kicking in. Cool. Let's hit that wall. Of course. I don't like hitting walls, but why not? We actually got a respectable little lead on them, don't we? Oh, whoa. That was kind of stupid, what? I'm glad that wasn't on the last lap. My. Now we're further behind than we have ever been. I'm not really too far behind. Come on, Silvia. Oh well, way to make this a little more interesting, eh? Golly, and they're just leaving me. That Jaguar isn't gaining on me very much, though. That old ancient GT40 is. It's amazing how well it does. Then again, it probably really is superior to that Viper. They probably really are close in performance. Yeah, this car really is not an easy one to spin out. I don't know why I failed like I did. Okay, let's see if we can't get a little of our lead back. You really have to be very careless to get this to spin out. Alright, now they probably will gain on me here. But here's hoping I don't screw up on the last lap. Oh my, that'd be terrible. They're not really gaining on me that much. This is a pretty car. This would be like perfect to use for the GT300, but I don't know if I'll use it or not. I hadn't fully made up my mind yet. That's really what this car was made for. The GT300. Ooh. Kinda could have screwed up there. I don't even remember how I messed up last time. How did I mess up on that? Wasn't the third? Probably by doing that. Oh my. We're gonna lose. Oh wow. Wow. Way to freaking fail, Sky. That is nice. Why did I do that again? How did I mess up? Oh, probably this way, yeah. Ugh. Now I have to do this all over again. Golly, that sucked. Yep, I think I jinxed myself. Well, I'll see y'all at the last lap again. Hopefully I won't screw up. I think we'll still get 30,000 credits. Which isn't too bad. No, probably get 20,000 for third or less. 20,000. Yeah. No, I don't want to save. That was our 5th loss, y'all. It sucks. Alrighty, y'all. I'm on the last lap here, and hopefully nothing. Yeah, you say I made no substantial change at all to the car, but doing so much better this time. Yeah, I have pretty much about the same opposition too. It's not like I have a much easier opposition. They're pretty much about the same. But yeah, it's amazing how much better you can do when you're not talking. How much better your concentration and focus is. But yeah, here comes the danger section. Here's where I screwed up. Which I don't know why, because wow. I don't know what was wrong with me. Anyway, it looks like we have it this time, barring any really unexpected, horrible change, such as the GT40 just magnificently increases horsepower by 1,000 and flies past me on the straightaway. Oh man, that was insane. Yeah, I actually got up to 183 miles per hour by drafting on that best lap. That was the second lap. Oh, the Viper actually passed the GT40. Cool. We'll wait on you, Storm. We'll wait on you. 17 seconds behind. You suck. Alrighty. Well, onward to the next race, and probably my favorite. It never gets old. Despite all the times that I've done it. Yeah, we're well into the 1,000,000 credits now. Oh, and I'm knocking crap off my desk. Don't put your feet up there, Sky. At least not right now. Prop my feet up on the table instead. Alright, so Red Rock Valley. I could use the Silvia, but I'm going to try to show off a different car for every time. So let's use... the Saxo. No, I'm kidding. Let's use... what about this GT90? Matter of fact, there really isn't much tuning you do to this car. It's pretty much already got everything on it. But this car is very difficult to control with no tuning at all. Now, if you just try to drive this car without altering it in any way, it would be near uncontrollable. Not really near uncontrollable, but it would take some intense skill to be able to keep it to behave. So I'm going to show you what I'll do that should help this really be able to control really well, which also will help for another car that we'll be checking into real soon. So I'm going to lower the ride height to the minimum, and I'm going to increase the front spring, and I'm going to lower the rear spring to like 11. And I'm going to lower the damper bound to minimal. And the rebound, let's make that a 2. And I'm going to keep all that the same. Let's keep, just lower that to 20. And the downforce, I'm going to increase the rear to 99. I'm going to keep the front, let's increase it to 55. Not much. I want the rear to be a lot stronger, because that's going to put downforce on the rear. And I'm going to increase these. I'm going to actually increase the LSD to the maximum. Oh yeah, dude, you're going to take some LSD. We're going to take a trip. No, I'm kidding. That sounds so stupid. Limited slip. Get your minds out of the gutter. Now, my mind was in one in the gutter. What am I saying? Oh, silly, crazy Sky. Alright, and we got our good old buddy, the GT1. Audi TT LM Edition, which is a really good car, by the way, for 1,000,000 credits. Really good. And I think that Lister Storm's slowing down the GT1. Otherwise, we probably would not have passed it that easily. But, oh man. I may not have lowered the front springs enough. This is just showing me that I'm going to have to be extremely cautious on this race. I'm so sorry, Opel Calibra. I didn't mean to do that to you. Especially on like this corner here. Although my car maintained very stable. Decreasing the damper is really going to help you on not losing control around that corner. Because for some reason rear-wheel drive cars like this, especially really powerful ones like this, can lose control quite easily on that curve. And also this one's probably worse in my opinion, but we did really well with it. Seems like we had more trouble with this high speed corner than anything. I think as long as we're cautious, we should be fine though. Yeah, this thing, because it is so heavy, despite it having, oh my, despite it having 700 horsepower, it's not the best, you know, top speed wise. Yeah, this car is pretty easy to control, you know, once you have the right settings for it. I actually hadn't quite decided how I want to do this video. When I'm, oh whoa, yeah, you gotta be careful. What I'm thinking I want to do is gonna make this video extremely long, and I'm not really crazy about doing that, but there's quite a few things I want to do I'm in the mood to do with this. A 106, that's not a bad lap, and as you see, we're well ahead of the opposition. Oh, whoa, whoa! Even with my changes I made, this car still loves to spin out. It just can't help itself. I mean, it just really can't. We had a really good lead too. It's a shame. Such a shame, GT90. We could have been friends. Yeah, that first curve is definitely the biggest problem area with the settings that I've done. But yeah, you gotta watch these really low speed corners as well. Yeah, like especially that one. Whoa. Yeah, still needs extra caution. Ooh. For sure. Oh, that was a terrible lap. I'd like to be able to actually take this curve at a high speed, but don't seem like I can do that. Oh my, oh my, wow. Now we're gonna have to do some catching up. Oh, how great. Could this be the second race I lose in this video? It could be. It could easily be. Wow, and the lead that we had before the third lap, wow. Oh man. Car is much easier to control. I tell you, I'd be doing significantly worse if I didn't make those changes. Oh my, I'm worried, y'all. I have quite a gap to close. And only one lap to do it, and you're gonna slow me down, you little sucker. Don't do this to me, car. Oh my Lord have mercy. Y'all, I think I probably lost. Can I make a miracle comeback? Oh gosh, I hate this. Better safe than sorry. I'd rather slow down a little too much. Okay, we had a good exiting speed. Oh, Audi TT, you gonna slow me down? Darn you. Okay, now, I could possibly win this. Ugh. Oh my gosh, y'all. Ugh. We can't do this! Ugh, car. Really? Man, y'all. Ugh. That sucks so badly. For some reason it doesn't say this car is a race car, but it is. Man, that was terrible. The storm sucks as always. Well, I'll redo this with the same car and hopefully do better. Alright, my friends, we are doing this race again and doing much better. Haven't actually haven't spun out one time. I did decrease, and I'm going to screw up as soon as I start talking. I screw up. You do not want to go on the outer side of that corner. Look at that, he already caught me. But yeah, for some reason I just can't focus and talk. I don't know what it is. But yeah, knock on wood, we hadn't spun out yet one time, although we almost just did. And like I was about to say before I screwed up, I did decrease the in the suspension for the springs. I decreased the rear spring from 11 to 10, and that did help with cornering stability a little bit more. This may very well be one of the toughest cars to control in the game. Of course, I haven't ever really driven all the different cars, but this is right up there. But it looks like we might have made it. Well, it looks like we did make it. A whole 14 or 13 and a half seconds better than last time. Seems like that Venturi was doing a lot better than the GT1 was. Probably when I was spinning out and everything, I was interfering with it. I'm not sure, because the Venturi ended up getting a better time. But we did it. We did it. So what did we win? And I had decided that I am going to do this. I have decided what I'm going to do. And let's go ahead and go to my garage. I really don't know how long this video's already been, but probably not too long once I cut. Man, 2 races in a row I lost. You can see my standings there. 6 races we've lost, but still got a good average win ratio. 39 cars owned. So let's see here. Oh, the Speed 12. But first, let's look at these. You don't really win very many good cars for Super Speedway. Yeah, this is a pretty good car. Very easy to control and everything, but I think I'm going to sell it. Would probably actually be good for rally too. I can always win it again. It was by doing a Super Speedway, so. There is an R34 Skyline race. This might be able to do it, but if there's a racing modification one, I know it can't do that one. So I think I'm actually going to sell this. But then we have the Speed 12. Let's get these organized. This needs to be with before the Saxo. Alrighty. Oh man, y'all. This car right here is probably the most difficult one to control without doing any modification to it. But there is a way that you can really get this to be pretty easy to control. And I'm going to show you how to do it. And in my opinion, it's probably easier to control than the GT90 once you mess with it a little bit. But, oh yeah, 830 horsepower. Oh, the competition version had to be restricted to a mere 750, a mere 0 to 60 time in 3 seconds, and 240 mile per hour theoretical top speed if anyone was brave enough to try. That fearsome face wasn't just to scare off competitors. The wide ducts were vital for cooling purposes and for funneling air for downforce. Unfortunately, rule changes for the British GT series for which the car was intended outlawed. That's kind of sad, really, you know. Overnight, the reason for the road car's existence also disappeared before any could be delivered. It's likely to be a long time before such an ambitious and utterly insane production car will ever be dreamt of again. And indeed,